Hello, welcome to another edition of James and Chris Science videos, where today we're looking at writing word equations, and we're just going through the common entrance syllabus of how best to do this. So in order of writing a word equation, there are two sides to a word equation that we need to bear into mind. The first side is called the reactants, and these are whatever chemicals you're putting into the experiment. There is an arrow that means will turn into, not an equals. Unlike a maths equation, we don't have an equals, we have an arrow. And then we have on the other side, we have products. And so they are whatever we get out of the experiment. A very, very simple example. If I reacted hydrogen with oxygen, we would get a big explosion, and out of the end of it, I would get water. Now, if you go back to some of the earlier lessons, our conservation of mass means that we can only get in what we get out, and the amounts have to be the same. So if I look at the formula for this, H2 plus O2 goes to H2O, we have a little problem with some of the numbers here. So what I want to do, in order to make it balanced so that it obeys the laws of conservation of mass, is I'm going to put a 2 there. That means I've got 2 H2Os. So now, if I count that, I've now got 2 oxygens. But here I've got 2 times H2, which would equal 4 hydrogens. So in order to balance the equation on the other side, I also need 2 hydrogens there. And that will follow the conservation of mass, in that I've got in what I get out. There's no difference between the number of atoms and particles. They're exactly the same on both sides. They're just rearranged slightly differently. So what I'm going to do at the end of this video is, in the assignments folder, I'm going to put a series of equations that I'd like you to do. I'm going to start off by either doing the reactants or doing the products, and I want you to predict what you think will be the other side of the arrow. Thank you very much.